What's up, Black Desert Mobile fans? It's Legit back with another video. Today we're going to be covering the full Giant PvP and PvE skills and setup. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time to my channel, make sure you check out the description down below for some additional badass Black Desert Mobile content. With that being said, today we have BootyWrecker from server Medea, America region. He's joining us. He's going to be going over his complete PvP and PvE build. He is currently a Giant. He has 34-31 combat power. You can see his gear there. We're going to go over the full gear, weapons, accessories, his skills, crystals, lightstones, everything that he recommends to be one badass Giant. He is also ranked #1 in arenas. Let's check that out. Let's go to arena rank, and you see rank #1 right there. All right, so with me I have BootyWrecker.
What's up? I'm BootyWrecker, Giant main, and here collabing with BlackDesertMobile.
All right, awesome. So first thing we're going to go over with BootyWrecker's build is his weapons. He's currently rocking the Liberto axe, which is a 2 crystal slot piece of gear. He does have 5% chance crit on that, as well as his Rosar ornament knot. Tell us a little bit about your choices with those.
Okay, you definitely want to go Liberto and Rosar because of the 2 slots. If you notice, I put in attack speed crystals. Again, it's because I'm a PvP focused build. You could have put in 4 pieces of AP crystals if you want to get your CP even higher if you are PvE focused.
Okay. What pieces of weapons and dagger, or offhand rather, are you going to go for? If I was to go to the market, orange one.
Orange ones, you always want to go for 2 slots, meaning you might want to save up for another Ultimate Liberto and Rosar. But if you do need the jump right away, I recommend waiting on the sub-weapon and just buy the Shamir orange. Even though it's minus 2% attack speed, it gives the most CP when you enhance it really high.
It only comes with one crystal slot, though.
That's true, but the CP gain you get from enhancing it to 30 with 1 AP crystal is actually a lot more than a yellow Liberto.
And how about your offhand, your ornamental knot?
That I recommend just waiting until you have the fun to get an orange 2 slots.
Not the Shamir ornamental knot?
Shamir actually would be the second best, and the first one being the Liberto orange. But again, as you can see, market price is really high on that.
All right, so that's the weapons that you currently have, and that's the weapons that you're going with. How about your armor? I see you currently have Gruntle helmet, armor, shoes, and gloves. Probably for the same reason as most people, is the 2 crystal slots.
And you want to pump in any AP or DP crystals. Of course, AP is prioritized more than DP. And again, depending on your branch damage, I personally go for All and Librev.
Okay, let's talk about your stats. What's the first stat that's most important for a Giant? Attack speed, movement speed, crit chance?
I would say crit chance. You definitely want to cap crit chance first.
And then after crit?
The second being attack speed.
How important is movement speed for a Giant? I would assume that's pretty important.
Movement speed, it's important, but only if you have the luxury to cap it. So if you have your crit chance and attack speed cap, you can then move on to movement speed.
How about branch damages? I see you have 24% in Librev and 7% in Ahib, and then all. What's the focus there, the primary one?
Always all and Librev, but I just don't have any luck to really max all first. Again, you want to max that first, ideally, because of the increased skill damage percentage on that one. But again, if your luck is not good enough, you can go for Librev like I did.
So what gear armor are you going for next?
It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be orange, Grunel, everything. Or I can just stay yellow at plus 35. Stay with the yellow, definitely, because for armor, especially Grunel, 2 slot yellow is always more superior than an orange 1 slot.
Agreed. So you would save up for the Gruntle?
I would save up for the weapon and my sub weapon first, and the armor last.
All right, so let's talk about your Black Spirit. Tell me about your Lightstones, what you have and what you're going for.
So on Lightstone, ideally you want to have anything with branch damage or with plus attack. Um, Even if it's plus defense, it's also really good because it adds CP. But if your luck is somehow um, pretty bad and you can't get a hold of those, then anything epic or yellow rarity is good enough.
How about crit damage? Are you focusing on crit damage at all?
Crit damage is good, um, but right now I am valuing CP more than crit damage.
Tell us a little bit about your camp. I see you got a pretty sick setup
My
here.
camp, yeah, a guildmate of mine visited my camp, and then she said it looked like a shipwreck, so I had to organize it and make it better somehow.
It is definitely pretty sick. All right, let's talk about relics real quick. You currently have the Renard relic with Lebrev on there. It's giving you plus 17 attack and DP. Do you recommend that over one that gives you all attack or all defense?
I recommend no, I actually recommend Renard because it gives the most CP, even though it's a hybrid or combination between AP and DP. And again, CP is everything in this game. Although, if you want to PvP, you can probably unequip that and do a millet instead, which is all AP.
All right, let's talk about accessories. What accessories do you have? You got the Nerte ring, Nerte necklace, Manos ruby earrings, Nerte belt, and Mancha charm bracelet. Tell us about why you went with yellow and why these ones specifically.
Okay, with the recent update, it is now more efficient and more cost effective to have all plus zero yellows compared to plus eight or plus nine blues or maybe purples because it gives more resonance having a plus zero set on yellows.
So it's giving you a plus 21 total combat power.
Right. Although, yes, you do lose out on the branch damage, but uh, again, in this game, I think AP and DP gain is more valuable. Again, those branch damage you can probably get it from Lightstones and crystals. So only go plus zero yellows if you have the fund. So the reason why I went with three nerders, you want to do your accessory last. So you always put your gear first, and then you see what's missing from those stats. If you're missing attack speed, then you want to put in uh, probably yellows that will give both HP substats and more attack speed. So you don't want to go overboard on your crit until it's more than the cap. Okay, so first skill slot is PvP. Second slot is for grinding or PvE. And for boss rush, you would want to add frenzy destroyer onto that second the missing slot, and then you keep that one missing.
So you have Lebrev on Fear Strike. You have AAL on Frenzied Destroyer.
Mm-hmm.
You have Lebrev on Raging Thunder.
Yes.
You have Ahib on Beastly Wind Slash.
Only because there is no AL and Lebrev options.
Okay, and then you have Lebrev on Fury of Beast, AAL on Fearsome Tyrant, and that's it. And that's what you recommend for PvP and PvE?
Yes, for both.
So that's his skill setup. This is his PvP skill setup. We're not going to get into skills and combos in this video. We will do a separate PvP video showing his gruesome work at hand, his wrecking at hand firsthand. His second skill slot is his PvE skill slot. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, for PvE, you always want to uh, utilize your Raging Thunder, or people call the Spin to Win skills, because you can spam that, uh, and thus you want to have two empty slots so that you don't rotate too much of other unnecessary skills for grinding. Giant's Roar is there to replenish your MP, so you can always keep um, using your Spin to Win skill.
So the spin to win skill is uses 27 MP cost.
Yes,
So you do find yourself
and it
running out of MP when you're using that skill.
Yes, it hits about 7 times, but with the Giant's Roar and with the other skills over there, it's perfect. Again, this PVE set is very ideal because it covers a lot of range. So you could potentially cover 2 or 3 mob clusters with your giant because it travels a lot. Just know that the reason why all those other skills are there on my PVE set is one, either to cover more area, or two, to replenish MP because of your Raging Thunder spam. Again, if you level up your skills a lot or by into a certain level, so everything there in my PVE set is just to complement the Raging Thunder.
So that's the full giant build. We went over the weapons, we went over the armor, went over the accessories. We went over the crystals and lightstones to go for. We briefly touched on the skills. Make sure you stay tuned for the next video. We're going to go over the full PvP skill combo that BootyWrecker likes to use. Don't forget that he is #1 on server Medea, which is the most popular server. He is a beast. I've gone against him a couple times. Do you have anything else additional you want to add, Booty?
I think that's about all. Make sure you check Legit Mobile. He is really legit. Check out his guild. Check out his channel. Top one.
Appreciate it, guys. But that's everything for this video. Make sure you stay tuned for that PvP video, and I will see you next time.